Hey, good evening. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is Daniel. I was a professional opera singer and beatboxer, and tonight we're going to be listening to Jorja Smith's Blue Lights. So, I've never heard of Jorja Smith or her style or any of her music or anything like that. I actually saw this video and saw how popular it was through another channel called Colors. And I ran into that channel because of my last video, Masego's Navajo. And I really loved Masego's music. He's probably one of my favorite artists right now. Just his style, his vibe, his groove, it was just incredible. And I figure this particular channel has a ton of different artists to feature, and I just want to listen to more of them, to be honest. So I am so stoked to be able to listen to this. A video doesn't get this popular unless it's good. At least I hope so. So I'm really excited to jump into this, and I hope you guys are excited as well. So without any further delay, let's jump into it. Chills, dude.
As you're getting off the bus, shadow shows no emotion. So what's even the fuss? But the face on your boy casts a darker picture of the red-handed act he's gonna whisper. Look, I'm sorry, cause I know you got my back. He was running, I couldn't think I had to get out of that. Not long ago, you remind me to the shook ones. Now this really is part two, cause you're the shook one. Hands in the tool as you question your friendship as men like you gonna make me a convict. Level of a felon when I've done nothing wrong. Look down my hands, but I don't know where it's from. No, you got blood on your hands, but you don't know where it's from. No, so you better run when you hear the sirens coming. Oh, you better run when you hear the sirens coming. Don't run when you hear the sirens coming. Better run when you hear the sirens coming. When you hear the sirens coming, the blue lights are coming for you. So what have you done? There's no need to run. If you've done nothing wrong, blue lights are just passing by.
When you hear them sirens coming.
Oh, dude. Her timbre is so unique, and her style is so soulful, and she has so much dynamic control of her voice. Like, what I mean by that is to say, I don't know what her natural speaking voice is, but the way that she phrases certain words within cadences just contributes to her overall aesthetic and flow of the piece. And it was just so nice, dude. Her passaggio work and just the way that she actively engaged with the piece, and she just filled up that whole space with her energy, even though she was in one spot. There is one spot that normally I don't really care for, which is when artists just say the word yeah for no particular reason. But here, it felt like she was using that to further emphasize her point and message of the song, which I completely understand. And I'm not going to comment on the messaging of the song. It's not something that I particularly want to get into. I just want to focus on the music of it. So, with that said, her voice is just... That's a really special voice. Like, I loved her sound and her style and her approach to music. Oh my gosh. Let's jump into the analysis. So, just in that opening section, we get this beautiful, kind of like a Mario 64 water world kind of aesthetic, where it sounds like kind of like a dampened xylophone almost. It does a really great job creating this very calming, yet very in the back of your mind, creating this somewhat eerie atmosphere, which very much suits this type of atmosphere that she's building. And just the way that she starts her voice off, I want to hear. It's just very soft. It's at this mezzo piano or even piano or medium soft to soft volume dynamic. And even though she's well supported and vocalizing it, it's nothing too powerful. It's very reeled in and restrained here. And obviously that's really great because it leaves her a lot of room to grow throughout the piece. But also, this is really masterful storytelling in this way. Just in the sense of, it's not just reading a story of once upon a time, da-da-da-da-da. It's once upon a time. It immediately captures your energy with the inflections in her voice that starts off with, I want to hear, instead of, I want to hear, I want to hear. Audibly, it might be very similar, but based off of the inflections, based off of the way that she engages with that first line, it immediately establishes the tone with the instruments, and it's just so great listening to that again. The panning on her echo there. If you're listening with headphones, just hearing her echo just travel through both ears, it's just wonderful. Woo! And notice how in this break section here, of just the instruments, she hasn't lost any of her energy. She's still holding on to this energy. She's still in this world, and she's still actively engaging with the story, even though she's not vocally performing. That's really critical to masterful storytelling. You know, it's like being a background extra in a film. All of the focus is put on the main characters, but it doesn't mean that you don't heavily contribute to what's happening in the story by your background acting kind of feeling. Or that's at least the kind of imagery that I'm choosing to use for this example. But I hope you guys understand what it is that I'm trying to say.
Don't you run when you hear the sirens coming.
When you hear the sigh, you just hear this break in her voice, and she does this throughout the entirety of the piece, and it creates this very powerful energy. Oh my gosh, dude, it's just magic. I love what she's doing here.
Don't you run when you hear the sirens coming. When you hear the sirens coming, you better not run, 'cause the sirens not coming for you.
Coming for you. A little passaggio work, or her break in her voice. Coming for you. Oh my gosh, dude. And hearing yeah. That could just be part of her natural accent. Like I said, I'm not really sure where she's from or what her accent is, but it just fits this whole groove and vibe of the piece so well.
What have you done? You went to school that day. Was a bit late, but it was a Monday. Kept after class for answering back. You apologized, was no harm in
that. Just her dynamic control in that, and her vocal control paired with that. Oh my gosh, dude, listen to this.
That day was a bit late, but it was a Monday. Kept after class for answering back. You apologized, was no harm in that.
Oh!
What have you done? There's no need to run if you done nothing.
And the way that she tapers these words. There's no need to run. And you just feel the run fall back a little bit, and then just immediately come back in with more energy into the next cadence. But it's not too over-dramatized that it falls outside of the atmosphere that she's built for this piece. Oh my gosh, dude. Incredible.
You apologize, was no harm in that. What have you done?
Oh my gosh, I have to hear that again.
Kept after class for answering back. You apologize, was no harm in that. What have you done? There's no need to run if you done nothing wrong. Blue lights should just pass you by. Gun crime into your right, drugs and violence into your left. Evil white headphones flooding the auditory subconscious ways you
This flow, dude, I can't stand it. It's so amazing.
Gun crime into your right, drugs and violence into your left. Evil white headphones flooding the auditory subconscious ways you accept. You're sitting on the
Except just her taper into the succeeding note. Oh my gosh. I'm going to keep commenting on her vocal control. It is just so expressive and so well controlled and so well maintained. The fact that she can hold on to this style throughout the entirety of her piece, this really does feel like something that she's been refining and crafting for years and years and years. It's just so good.
in the auditory subconscious ways you accept. You're sitting on the floor back home where you at, G.
I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. I don't mean to. But just hearing that crisp K on back and falling into home, but not having that K be harsh in any way, just allowing us to hear the fact that she said the word back. Instead of saying back, it's back. And you hear that K. Listen to this again.
Evil white headphones flooding the auditory subconscious ways you accept. You're sitting on the floor back home where you at, G. Answer your phone. Pause the poison to answer his message. Your voice sounds rushed, but his voice at the lesson.
Yeah, I love lessons. Keeping that open vowel shape instead of lessons, which would have been fine here. But keeping that open shape just creates even more of this enveloping atmosphere, just completely sheathing her audience. It's just incredible.
Have you done? There's no need to run if you've done nothing shadow as you're getting off the bus. Shadow shows no emotion, so what's even the fuss but the face on your boy?
I love this bridge section. She's not only really leaning into the certain flow that she's already created for the piece, but now she's taking her time with it. Getting off the bus instead of getting off the bus. You just feel that slight rest or that slight halt in the vocal line just to resume it back on with so much more energy to springboard into the next musical cadence. And that is so pinnacle towards creating a varying contrast in what she's already built for the piece, but not straying outside of the atmosphere that she's built for the piece. Oh my gosh, dude, let's listen to this again.
Shadow as you're getting off the bus. Shadow shows no emotion, so what's even the fuss but the face on your boy? It's a darker picture of the red-handed act. He's gonna whisper, "Lil' blood, I'm sorry, cause I know you got my back." He was running, I couldn't think I had to get out of that. Not long ago, you were miming to the shook ones. Now this really is part 2, cause you're the shook one. Hands in the tool as you question your friendship as men like you gonna make me a convict. Level of a felon when I've done nothing wrong. Blood on my hands, but I don't know where it's from. No, you got blood on your hands, but you don't know where it's from. No, so you better run when you hear the sirens coming. Oh, you better run when you hear the sirens coming. Don't run when you hear the sirens coming. Better run when you hear the sirens coming. When you hear the sirens coming, the blue lines are coming with you. So what have you done?
What? Just that. And it feels like a crescendo or that growth in volume, but it's also paired with this beautiful slide and this growing of the vowel as well. What? Opening up that what. And all of those things just being paired together creates this very overwhelming, in a great way, warmth that just completely envelops you. Oh my gosh, listen to how great this is.
When you hear the sirens coming, when you hear the sirens coming, the blue lines are coming with you. So what have you done? There's no need to run. If you've done nothing wrong, blue lines are just passing by. No.
Oh, that vocal run.
There's no need to run. If you've done nothing wrong, blue lines are just passing by. No.
Look, when you hear them sirens coming.
Don't you run when you hear the sirens coming.
That's just incredible. I have to listen to more of her stuff, dude. Her style, her groove, her flow, her timbre, her natural resonance. Oh my gosh, just incredible stuff, man. Oh my gosh. And her flow and her world building, and you're just immediately connected with her and how she actively tells her story, or in this case just her piece, but you can tell that she's just so connected with it, and you feel that as an audience member. And that's a sign of a really great artist, is when you can take a person in your audience, a random person in your audience, and through not just really great technique and vocal control and things that are outside of your control, like your timbre, and developing it in a way that's authentically rich for you and your own style, but being able to connect with anybody with your developed skill. And that is just incredible. She is such an incredible artist. Oh my gosh. And I've only heard this one piece, you know, like, wow. That's being added to the playlist. That's awesome, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you guys liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you didn't like it, please leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments. I do read all of the comments, even if I may not heart or reply to all of them, so please know that your comments do not go unnoticed. My live streams are currently Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so if you guys would like to stop by and say hey or ask any questions about myself or the channel, I'd be more than happy to be there for you guys. I want to take this time to appreciate all of you for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.